In this quick tip, we're going to design an angle tag for elbows, and we're going to go over a couple different features inside the field box under the custom tags. We're going to cover the end and or function. We're going to cover using the character map to paste symbols into our tags like arrows, degrees, diameter symbols. And we're going to cover how to set it so that sometimes we see tags and sometimes we don't see anything. So what we'd like to do is we're going to create an elbow tag. And we want to create a custom elbow tag, and we want this angle of the elbow to be represented on the drawing whenever the elbow is a non-90 or a non-45. So if the angle of the elbow is 45 or 90 degrees, we don't want to see the tag. However, if it's any other angle, we want to see it. So what we're going to do is we're going to come over here and we're going to go into the library icon on the PractiCAD ribbon. On the left-hand side, we're going to go over to the documentation section. We're going to open it up. We're going to go to tag. We're going to choose custom tag where we build most of our PractiCAD tags. And we're just going to click on the word custom. And then we're going to click on the green check to create a new item. And when we do that, PractiCAD as always is going to ask us to select an icon. We can pull any icon or BMP image that's on our desktop. Here we're going to choose this length one directly out of the PractiCAD graphic database. And we're going to say open. And now we're going to be asked to name the tag. We're going to just name it angle elbows, and we're going to hit enter. It's always good to hit the enter key right after you've put in the name there. Make sure PractiCAD accepted it. So we're now going to maximize this screen here. This is going to be a one field tag. So what we're going to do is we're going to close this field, and we're going to double click on field 1A. PractiCAD is going to open up our field box. Now we're going to need to work with properties, and right now you're going to notice that the properties are blank, and that's because we have yet to choose a target. So what we're going to do is choose a target right now. We're going to click on ductwork, and now PractiCAD is going to load up all the properties for ductwork. Once all the properties for ductwork are loaded up, you're going to get a drop-down menu, and the property we're going to use for this tutorial is going to be the angle property, the angle of the elbow. Now we need to create a statement, and the statement's going to say, if angle equals 45, or, and we're going to use the or we have in the functions here, angle equals 90, then do not show the tag. Otherwise, show the value of angle plus we want to see the little degree symbol. So we're going to copy that degree symbol from the character map. We're going to show you how to utilize the character map. So first what we're going to do is we're going to go to functions, and the first one on the list, we're going to say if then else. We're going to hit the ampersand. We're going to enter it into the expression. And now we're going to make the statement. We're going to say if angle equals, and we're going to type in the number 45. And we're going to leave it as no units, but 45. We're going to hit the ampersand. Now, what we're going to use is we're going to use the or symbol. There's or and and, both of these keys. And we're going to click on or. And now what we're going to do is repeat the statement. We're going to say or angle equals 90. And then we're going to hit the ampersand. And now we're going to hit a comma. That's going to be the statement. The reason why we're going over this in a tutorial is a common mistake you might make is you might say angle equals 45 or 90. You have to rewrite the property. If you ever use the or key or end key, you must rewrite the property to complete the statement. So it's angle equals 45 or angle equals 90. That means one or the other. And then we put a comma. So if this statement is true, now what we're going to do is we're going to tell PractiCAD that we don't want to see anything on the drawing if the angle is 45 or 90. And the way we accomplish PractiCAD to display nothing is we go to the text field, we click on it. You can see the cursors highlighted here. And what we're going to do is hit the ampersand. And you can see if you zoom in here, all you see is the quotations. There's nothing inside. That means PractiCAD is not going to put anything there on the drawing if the angle is 45 or angle is 90. Now what we're going to do is we're going to hit comma, and now we're going to display what we see if this statement's not true. And if the angle's not 45 or the angle's not 90, we want to see the property angle with a little degree symbol. So what we're going to do is we're going to come over here to the property angle. We're going to hit the ampersand to put it into the expression. Now we're going to copy the degree symbol out of our character map. The character map is an accessory that comes on all Windows from XP Pro on. And we're going to show you where it is. And you can utilize any symbol from your character map and paste it in text and have PractiCAD display that character on your drawing as long as AutoCAD understands the font you're using. You need to be careful with that. Sometimes you're going to use a character map symbol, you paste it on the drawing, and your AutoCAD doesn't recognize the actual symbol font you're using. And in that case, AutoCAD will show, instead of the symbol, a question mark. So what we're going to do here, though, is we're going to combine the property angle, and now we're going to combine it with a text field. So we must hit the plus key. Anytime we combine property fields with the field of text, we got to have a little plus symbol in between. So we're going to say angle plus, and now what we're going to do is we want to paste the character map symbol degree. To find that, we're going to go down to the Start, All Programs on the desktop. And then what we're going to do is we're going to scroll down until we get to Accessories. We're going to click on Accessories. I'm currently using Windows 7. And here we have System Tools. We're going to open up System Tools, and then you can see the character map right here. And we're going to open it up. Most of the time, I keep the character map on my desktop for quick access. Once the character map is open, we can choose any font that's offered, and then we can choose a specific symbol. Here you can see the character map's got a diameter symbol. You'll notice there's letters, numbers, and this is just for the font Arial. And you've got pretty much every single symbol known to man listed right here into this character map. And what we can also do is we can search for a specific character. You can actually click on Advanced View, and you can see that there's a search for function. You could type in degree. And if you type in degrees, the character map will actually search for the degree. And you can see the degree symbol right here. And what we're going to do is click on the degree symbol, and then we're going to hit select. And you see how it's pasted it right here? Now what we do is once the characters to copy has the right symbol in it, we hit copy. And that works just like a standard Windows copy. So if I come over here to text and I right click, I can hit paste. And that little degree has now been pasted in there. And if we hit the ampersand, we've entered it into the expression. So what we've done is we've created an expression that says if the angle equals 45 or angle equals 90, don't show anything. Otherwise, show the angle plus the degree symbol. Now what we need to do is choose a format, and we're actually going to use length. We can use the length field type here. You could also do angle for this particular tag, but we're just going to say length, and we're going to say decimal, and we want it 0. We don't want any decimal places after a degree. So what we're going to do here is we're just going to hit save, and then we're going to drag this angle elbows tag into our bin. We just reach over here, we drag it into our bin, and now we're going to close out. And what we're going to do is we've got an elbow here. We're going to double click on it to see its properties. You can see the angle is 60. So if we come in here right now and we just grab this little new angle elbows tag and we just click on our elbow, you're going to see right here that it's displaying 60 degrees because that's what our tag's supposed to do. However, if we click on the elbow and we change the angle to 45, that tag disappears. It doesn't show anything. We change the angle to 90, we still don't see that tag. We change it to 68 degrees or anything non-standard, not 45, not 90, PractiCAD will represent that tag. So this is a great tip on using the character map, how to work with the and or functions, and of course having PractiCAD sometimes display a tag when we want to see it, other times not displaying anything at all.